Here we go.
Is like gravity. All it takes is a little push.
What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Glad you stopped by. And if you're brand new, welcome. Grab a seat, stay a while. Do me a couple favors first. Go down and hit that subscribe button. Go next door, ring that bell. Make sure it says all so you know when the next video pops up. Hit that like button. Before you head out, drop a comment. If you're one of the regulars here, welcome back for another round. I ask that you also hit that like button. Before you leave, drop a comment. YouTube does love those comments. And of course, share this video out on all social media. Socials, Instagram, X, down below in the description. Also, again, check out the link to that Joker Voice merch store. Really cool stuff over there. I'm just saying. It's here. All the speculating, all the fantasy booking, and whether or not we agree on the decision-making process. Is the build worse than in previous years? These are all topics for another time. Why we're here today, all this week, you're here right now for my official Night 1 predictions of WrestleMania 41.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Okay, so let's start with a match that was announced just last week on Raw, and that is for the World Tag Team Championship between the champions, the War Raiders, versus Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods of the New Day. After the mishandling of Kofi and Xavier's heel turn back in December, a spot on the WrestleMania card is the least they can do. Now, there hasn't been a lot of build in this, and frankly, neither of these teams are very exciting at the moment. So the fact that it's on a Mania card, I'm hoping results in a moment with the return of Big E. And to be quite honest, the only reason that you should have turned these guys heels is to do what should happen at WrestleMania, and that is the New Day leaving as the new World Tag Team Champions.
Okay, I guess.
Now, let's take a look at a match involving the women of the WWE with the only women's match that does not have a title at stake, and that is Jade Cargill versus Naomi. Normally, I'm not impressed with Naomi in ring and whatnot, but in the build to this and her heel turn, this has actually been something that I've been enjoying. And let's be honest, Naomi needs this win, and she's going to be putting in extra work in the gym because with Jade Cargill, she'll be carrying this match. So my pick for this match is obviously Naomi.
Duh.
Also, in a non-title match, we have WWE Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano, which is not, I repeat, is not Chad Gable. Just want to make this clear. Now, Rey, the legendary luchador, with his winning ways, I think is going to end up as this is not going to be the luck that he's expecting, as going up against the other legendary luchador, that is El Grande Americano. And you got to feel bad, though, for Chad Gable, as El Grande Americano is going to pick up the win. And poor Chad, he's missing WrestleMania now for 2 years in a row. Now, for the next three matches, these are all championship matches on the card. So let's start off with the mid-card title here, and that is for the United States Championship, and that is the champion, L.A. Knight, versus the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu. Now, this should be a lot of fun and a very hard-hitting match. However, I don't see Jacob coming out victorious. I'm looking for interference from Solo Sikoa, which will lead to a match between Jacob and Solo a few weeks later in St. Louis at WWE Backlash. So the winner and still United States champion is L.A. Knight.
It's so badass.
Now, that brings us to one of the top prizes in the WWE. This is the World Heavyweight Championship match between champion Ring General Gunther and his challenger Jey Uso. Now, despite a boring start of the building of this match all the way back for the Royal Rumble, the last couple of weeks with the insertion of Jimmy Uso has made this match what it's needed to be this entire time. As the story goes, it's personal. Now, my pick in what should be a very emotional WrestleMania moment, Jey Uso becomes the new World Heavyweight Champion.
Obviously.
Now, I called this match close to a year ago, and what should have been a dream match has been a disaster. I'm talking about the Women's Undisputed Championship with Charlotte Flair challenging the champion, Tiffany Stratton. With all the politicking backstage and Charlotte attempting to sabotage this entire feud simply because she refuses to realize that women's wrestling, the main roster, and frankly, the WWE is starting to pass her by. I do not believe in good conscience that the WWE can reward Charlotte with another title reign. And if the WWE is serious, I mean serious, about making new stars, the choice here is obvious. Winner and still WWE Women's Undisputed Champion is Tiffany Stratton.
Damn right.
And that brings us to the main event of night one, the triple threat match between Seth Rollins, CM Punk, and Roman Reigns. I've been hearing of late that the dynamic involving Paul Heyman between CM Punk and Roman Reigns, that this could cancel each other out and lead to a Seth Rollins win. Now, with everything Seth Rollins did for the WWE last year at WrestleMania 40, you can't rule this out. Yet, my gut tells me that for his first WrestleMania main event and what this could lead to going forward as far as storylines with a win, I got to go with the Second City Saint, CM Punk.
I'm just saying.
Now, this is just night one. All week, I'll be giving out predictions night two, and NXT Stand and Deliver, and we'll be discussing this and all of this week at a special time, 5 p.m. Pacific, right here on this channel, talking about Wednesday night is overbooked. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, folks. Again, quick reminder before you head out the door, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, hey, thanks for sticking around this long. I appreciate it. I'll see you folks all very soon. Hope you had a great weekend. Have a wonderful WrestleMania week ahead of you. Always have fun. Keep talking. Keep smiling. Until next time, doodles.